okay? So get myself positioned. Got my right signal. Make sure to check everything. Yep, good. My setup is good. Now I'm going to come back to where that back wheel is probably, right about almost all the way to the back of this cargo van. And then, because you see right here, you don't have a lot of room now. Now I'm going to start getting that wheel turned as I'm backing up. I'm going to get my angle, and then I'm going to bring my wheel back, just like any other vehicle, okay? So they're out a little bit, but that's not bad. Actually, I would say they're just a little bit over a foot away. Now, you'll notice how I'm lining up. If my car was small enough, I could probably drive it right up inside into the back of the truck, okay? So just kind of put yourself in the middle. Large vehicles like this, to examine it, if let's just say that's the only thing they got available. Okay, pull it to where I can't see underneath it. So let's just say that's the only thing that they have available is a cargo van or a minivan or something like that. Okay, got my signal, got my setup ready. All right. A little free advertising for that guy. He's probably a small company, and looks like he's probably one of those one-man outfits, not big corporate, giant empire. So, I'm gonna get that 3-point turn up here, okay? In fact, I know a little bit nice, better road to put this on. Maybe a little bit skinnier on this one here. Alright. Try another environment. We'll do this one here, okay? Come up on it. Slow down. You don't want to come up on them too fast, because you're going to have to get close to them, right? Alright, there we go. Got it. I'm all set up. Signal, brake, reverse. That, and going to be rolling back door handle, got my hands moving, get both hands on that wheel, about 30 degrees, start bringing my wheel back. Alright, well, I just overshot it a little bit. Now you notice they're really close. Now I probably would be fine. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the back of my car over, so you do that. That's not a done thing, okay? I'm going to pull forward. So you notice I kind of like brought the vehicle in, skinny it, just straighten it up as best I can, all right? I'd rather, and the thing is, here's the thing. So let's just say you straighten up. You're more than 12 inches away from the curb. You're like 1.5 feet, okay? We're not talking egregiously where you're like halfway or not even anywhere close, okay? You're just a little too far, and maybe they can't, even though you did really good on your test, and you're out too far from the early let it slide. So they give you 5 points for being out too far away from the curb. Because remember, you hit that curb, that's a crash. And it doesn't matter what you crash or why you crash. A crash is a crash is a crash, and that's a fail. Instant, okay? So I'd rather see somebody get them 5 points, okay? Now, I'm going to do that 3-point or K turn. All right, so I'm going to back up. Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to actually go up to where it's an object again, because I like making sure people are comfortable with that move that object out of the way thing, okay? So that there we had a telephone pole and that guy wire, okay? So up here we're going to use this fire plug, okay? And then you might also have like a vehicle right there that you got to deal with. All right, so I'm going to look for that fire plug. I want that fire plug out of my way, make it disappear out of that window. If it's in the back window, that's fine. You just don't want it in this one here, okay? The other thing you're trying to remember to do is, especially if you're practicing and you're on your road test, put that window down, because you notice you see a lot better that way too, okay? It's all about you being able to see when you're doing that parallel park, okay? So signal, set up, nice to go. Do my sweep. Okay, let's start rolling. K turn in. Now on this road here, since it's a newer road, I might, not really, because I'm actually just a few inches off that curb, and I didn't feel the drop off. Okay, so if you're next to So I got